Welcome. You are tuning in to the Sense07 podcast. For viewers or listeners, today we're basically going to be just talking about Riz, whether it be in high school or not. Multiple experiences. There's a lot of experiences that are about to be chimed in here. I am Lucas, also known as Kid, or King of Benadab, or Glizzy Gamer 69. And what was I don't know. We'll link in
Botachata.
Botachata. And most of those are gaming related surnames. Above me, for the viewers, is Chris, aka CmvFrosty. Right next to me, this is some idiot. I don't know. Just kidding. This is Kujozz, and his real name is Brett. Don't dox him. And up here in the corner is Dylan, also known as Zerorain. He's made
Woo! What's up,
music.
everybody? Welcome
That's
back to
a
the
different episode.
podcast.
Anyways, welcome back.
Okay.
So, anything happen? Anything crazy that we should talk about before we get into it?
Well,
Anything
so I mean,
else?
it's been.
I think you lagged at the start of the intro.
No, I did not.
we test
You
the
didn't on
audio?
my screen. Well, I haven't changed the audio.
Did
in
we
a long
test the
time.
audio?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, bet.
Because I did use a new mic, and then I'm still using my old one now.
That's fine.
Because I got it at the office.
That's fine. Well,
Oh.
audience, it has been 2 weeks since we last recorded. Last week we were gonna record, but
We
then
don't talk
we
about-
we all
We don't talk about last week.
we all shit the bed, and it was just an hour of us literally just wasting time. That was what it was. So we're back. If our facial hair looks longer, it's because it's been 2 weeks instead of one.
You know, sometimes you just got a blip on the radar, and that was last week.
Yeah.
You know?
We can't
It's
be perfect
okay.
all the time.
My
Sorry,
beard
guys.
has only gotten bigger.
That's good.
Bigger.
Are you gonna continue to grow it out, you think?
It looks so
Yeah.
good on you.
Or are you
I
about
wanna-
to the
I
point
wanna
where
be
you want
like-
to chop it?
I want to be like a homeless man, like Vietnam, like.
Oh, I
frickin'
forgot to
war-torn.
mention. I forgot to mention in the intro. I don't know. I guess we could edit this. We could not. It's up to y'all. But maybe I did. Did I already mention how we just talk about what
No,
what we
I don't
do?
think so.
Okay, clip. Sounds fun. Okay, so basically, since '07, we are just four Zoomers that have basically been friends since '07, except me technically, but like the friend group alone has technically started since '07. We talk about nostalgia-based topics, as well as many other things, gaming, basically all the things that just created the foundation of our friendship, and how our friendship is a statistical anomaly,
Anomaly.
quite literally. Not many people past their adolescent years stick around with those friends when they were adolescents.
Are
Adolescence.
you
But
looking
anyways.
at me, Brett?
Anyways, back into it. Okay,
All right, so we're just gonna clip that to the beginning.
I guess. I mean, we
Beautiful.
can. I
Okay.
don't know.
All right.
Well, so
We got some new news.
So does anyone
New
have any other
news.
small talk before we talk about Riz?
I do. I got some news.
News?
Like Vietnam.
It was nice that we
I got
finally
this
got
new
to
gun
go.
done.
A new
Check
gun?
out this new gun done.
Inform us about your gun. This is
Ah.
Dylan's gun time. Tell us about
One
it.
of his many new guns.
This right here on screen. Okay, I can't do that voice. This is a Ruger 1022 that I just bought on Gunbroker.
Special
best site
edition?
ever made. Special edition, 5th series collector's Ruger 1022. It's got some Picatinny. It's got this threaded barrel. Oh, look at that. Oh, you see that? It's threaded bird cage flash hider.
So explain to the non-gun freaks
What the fuck that
what
means?
a Picatinny is and what a threaded
Okay,
barrel. What's
so
the point of that?
Picatinny is you know what people mount their scopes on? It's like this rail. It's like looks like the top of a castle, you know? Like there's your little battlements. That's the Picatinny.
It also kind of looks like teeth.
So that's where you can
Yeah,
put
like
the
teeth.
scope and stuff on.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want on there as long as it's made for it. So,
Hmm.
and I just got this and it looks so good. I think it's
Show 'em
got,
the
like,
flag,
the American
yeah.
flag. Something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Somewhere on
So-
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there it is in the back.
America.
Oh, it's so nice, bro.
Mercia Biafra, which is
Yeah.
one of an inside joke.
I can put a
Bas-
suppressor on it. It's just nice, bro.
You don't have to.
Okay. we don't-
I've got a problem. I love guns so much, dude. They're just so cool.
They are cool.
That one's got
I mean, hey, when you grow up playing Call of Duty and
When you
Destiny
grow up,
and
yeah.
you know
playing
a bunch
games, you're
of
just like,
games
these
that
things are
revolve
sick.
around getting different guns, it makes
do
sense.
think guns are cool,
I like them
That-
too much.
but to each their own. So
I mean, now's
that's-
the time to stock up, anyways, before our country hits
Before they
the shitter.
get taken
well, it
apart.
already is.
Yeah.
But
There's probably. We're gonna look back
we'll
at this, be
probably
like, oh,
turn
the
on
good
each
old
other,
days.
too at some point. We should all
Civil
just kill
War.
Dylan now so we can like claim victory over the
Dude.
Like if we kill the strongest of us
Mhm.
in terms
You
of
can't stop
weaponry?
Trillin. You can't stop Trillin.
Trillin is eternal. Even if you did kill him, he'd come back stronger.
Trillin would respawn,
Or
bro.
gun.
Unstoppable.
Drink your
force.
water, guys. Stay hydrated.
Not water bottles though. Lucas
Oh, yeah,
told
apparently.
me that
Microplastics.
microplastics make your penis smaller. So I
Pretty much.
Oh,
What
this
if
is
there was
news. I went out and
microwater in
bought
the
a
plastic?
Stanley
My
cup.
dick's already small.
I bought a Stanley
drink
cup.
it
I'm a
then.
trendy white girl now. I don't drink water bottles
What's-
anymore because I value my penis. I have a
No
Stanley
hydro
cup.
flask?
Nope.
no hydro
Nope.
flask?
Hydro flask is out. Stanley cup is in, bro. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the
Wait,
game.
wasn't that on
trend is no
TikTok?
more.
Was it on TikTok
Yes.
like this Stanley Cup like survived the house fire or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Was that
Stanley,
on-
it's just like the trendy thing right now. I don't know. My girlfriend had one,
I
so I
think
was like, I need
there
a
was a
cup, babe,
TikTok
because
on
I'm
it.
done buying water bottles. So I've got a Stanley cup now. Oh,
Dude,
It
I
was
chew. I'm like paranoid of plastic because I chew on water bottles and shit all the time.
it's
like
got a
the
little
cap.
bear on it to cover up the straw.
I'm
I
probably
guess you're
like made of
fucked.
plastic. I'm like 5% plastic, dude.
Dude, you might as well be Kim K.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
no, here's the
exactly.
thing though. So about bottled things and anything that is processed, aka run through a factory, there are millions, if not billions, of little baby microplastics that they're allowing, that the FDA is allowing into our freaking products that we consume.
Dude, America
Disgusting.
doesn't give a shit.
Detestable.
And dude,
I
and
can
those-
imagine my lower intestine. There's probably just little chips of like.
I probably have a
plastic stuck in
full-size
there,
water bottle
like, just
in my
freaking GI
in my lower
tract.
intestines.
Probably why people have internal bleeding. They're just
yeah.
Yeah, I can just
That's how it
make
happens.
plastic.
like if you extracted the plastic from my body, you could probably create a fucking like Chris said, a water bottle, dude, and fill it back up with water.
Mhm.
No
It's
kidding.
insane.
Hey, recycle,
Literally
reuse. Amen. Ah.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe it
I
is a
think
good
we-
thing we have microplastics. We're just recycling. in our
We're
body, right?
walking
Yeah.
recycling machines.
We might as well be.
I think
But
I
yeah,
cut you off. a
water
second ago,
bottles,
Brett.
we're coming for you. Don't
Were you gonna
sponsor
say-
us unless you want to.
Money?
You were gonna say something, Brett. I think I talked
Any
over
water
you.
bottle company.
Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? I won't drink it, but I'll endorse it.
I'll stop caring about microplastics.
I won't. I will not drink your product, but I will
So
endorse it.
So basically,
Oh.
microplastics equals micropenis.
Exactly. So if you want to
Yeah, I'm
have
saying.
Okay, that
omega
that
penis,
I really don't. That doesn't make
I think
any
I just
sense.
lost
it
all
drops your
already.
testosterone levels and shit, bro.
That wouldn't shrink your. penis,
It's not
would it?
it's not instantaneous.
It
but
wouldn't be
here's the thing.
significant. Would it
Those-
be significant enough to actually
Over time.
visibly see? I don't know, bro. I
Okay,
think
you gotta
that's-
think about
that
it.
might just be
How-
fear mongering on the internet.
If
I
you
don't
think
care.
about
It
society,
worked.
human
It worked
society,
on me.
how long have we been able to have statistics and like
I don't
analytics
believe it.
on bottled water and its effects of in consumption on people? There's
I don't believe
only
the
so many studies that have been
microplastics
around
make
for
your
so
dick
long.
smaller. I don't. That just sounds like cap. I
It's
don't know.
okay. That's like the grabber. That's the hooker. But that kind of does
Hooker.
because over time, after you have all these microplastics invading your cell walls, because it's not. We're not supposed to ingest plastic. When those invade your cell walls, bro, that's not supposed to happen. That
Maybe
will
they'll
literally
make, like,
decrease
a-
your sperm count, your testosterone, and that's an amalgamation of a bunch of other processed stuff
No, yeah,
too.
and
like
that's
soap.
just the penis too. It affects the rest of your body just as
your
much.
just health in general.
Yeah.
I bet in the
Yeah,
future
it
they're
is
gonna have a
the most
shot that
important
makes
part
your
of
body
Yeah.
like consume
Like,
plastic.
T
They're gonna
levels.
have a shot, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna put like modified mRNA in our blood, and it's gonna be able to. Our white blood cells are gonna be able to attack plastic or some
COVID
shit.
too.
I really might just straight up start taking roids.
I want to so bad.
What?
I mean, I think it's totally worth it.
Fuck living.
I've already got a small dick, so I have nothing to lose, literally. Like,
Nah, y'all can't be talking
No.
about small dicks.
Earlier,
It
I'm
makes
like
your
the
balls
arbiter.
small.
I'm
Makes
like
your
the
balls
arbiter of
that's
small
even
dicks.
worse. I've already
don't
got
care.
small
If
balls.
I look like it, dude, Greek god with small balls, or me right now. Greek god
with big
small
balls?
any day.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah,
can't have
YOLO.
small
but,
balls. You can't
I
have
mean, it's not
small balls,
sustainable
bro.
though.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
the
have
thing.
small
It's not
balls. bro.
sustainable.
You cannot.
No,
have-
you gotta have big balls.
You gotta
can't
have
small
big
balls.
balls. They're
It is, 'cause
important.
I'm built different.
Okay. I
Built
hope
with
no
small
one's listening
balls.
to this in the car. Someone's listening to this in the car, and the dude, like, at a stoplight just heard this.
I was listening to one of our episodes and I had that fear. I was sitting in the Walmart parking lot and I just
Yeah,
like see
bro.
people walking back and forth with their carts and I just like would turn it down a little bit when they walk by. It's like
No,
"Oh,
because
da-da-da-da."
dude, like the speakers in a car, like if you're on the phone, they're so loud. Like people can definitely hear you. Like,
If it's loud enough.
oh
Um,
my
for
gosh.
the viewers, or
viewers,
for the
yeah.
listeners who don't understand what we're laughing at, we just we were doing silly stuff.
We're
Dude,
really
the camera
close to
made
the
your
camera.
eyes go like two different directions.
Uh,
You started lizarding.
Lucas is a lizard, basically.
We highly
Bro, like the
recommend viewing
FOV,
these episodes,
Yeah.
it like
by the way.
bends. It
Um,
like bends in the front. makes
Watch
you look like
these
you're-
video style on YouTube
If you can.
if you can. But if you don't, we still
No,
appreciate the
if
listen.
you're driving and you don't have your phone propped up, you're not driving correctly. Watch this. Watch it.
Yeah,
No.
everybody knows here are the rules to
Don't-
driving.
Don't look at
Put
your
your phone
Don't
on
look at
top of your
phone.
dash,
Watch this
and before you
drive.
get in the car,
I'm giving you
consume
permission.
massive amounts
If
of
you tell
alcohol.
the cop that I told
It
you
helps me
can,
drive.
He won't get on to you.
For legal reasons, that previous part was a joke.
Which part?
Or was it?
All of it. This whole we're jokes. We're jokes.
Look, man.
All right.
Look, drunk crashers make us drunk drivers look bad. Okay,
See? That's
all
what
I'm
it-
gonna say.
Drunk crashers.
We're
Wait.
professionals. We are professionals.
We're allowed to say
Shit.
any unhinged shit we want.
Hey, that's
At
on
the
God.
cost of our
Episode 69.
at the cost of our
Episode,
viewer
yeah.
base.
Everybody look out
Yeah.
for episode 69. It's gonna be titled "We're Canceled." So,
The,
It will
the
be
Jeffrey
end of
Epstein
this.
episode.
It will definitely be the end of this.
Dude,
Yeah, we're
perfect
very good.
segue into our topic, though. Rizzing,
Yes.
rizzing children. That's what we're here to talk about.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
But we
you
were
guys
no,
got
no, 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 no.
so
Listen,
good, bro.
listen. We
were children
we were
ourselves.
kids.
You guys are
We were-
beating
no,
this
no,
joke
no,
into
no,
the
On the inside.
we were rizzing children
It's
while
not a
we were
joke.
children.
It's not-
Disclaimer.
It's just a
On the inside.
segue.
Oh my
It's just a
Children on the
segue.
inside.
This is a segue.
It's just a
Why
segue.
can't it just be like just the phrasing, guys? Phrasing.
Look,
Come
so-
I did it last week.
That's the
on. Did what? What did you do last week? All right, we're ending it here.
okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This has
Shut
been
up,
a
bro.
good episode we've had
oh
so
my
far.
God.
But so does anyone have low key, Brett? We might have to start with your story.
No,
I don't
we
have
gotta
fucking-
end
I don't
with
have
that.
We got to
shit.
end with that. Okay.
I
Okay.
think that
I
would-
will.
Look at my
I'll go
teeth.
first. I dropped this little hint to Brett earlier today. I told him that How to Train Your Dragon ruined my Riz game, and then he asked
Bro,
me
I
what
have
I
a
meant by
white
that.
hand.
I'm going to
White
explain
arm.
this now.
I've honestly been patiently waiting for
Yeah.
this.
So, How to Train Your Dragon came out.
Yeah, that makes no sense. What the
Well,
fuck?
you just gotta listen. to
Explain
the
it. Explain
story.
it. Explain
I'm
it. Explain it.
try-
Go,
I'm
go,
tr-
go, go.
I'm trying, Butter.
Go!
Um,
Stop talking. Go.
So How to Train Your Dragon comes out. I really liked the movie, and then I come to find out that
Never seen it.
my crush really liked the movie as well. So we're at the playground, right? And we're just talking about How to Train Your Dragon, and then her and like maybe one other girl, they were like, "Let's pretend How to Train Your Dragon," and I was like,
Oh my.
this is my in. This is my in. And so I had like this notebook that I brought out there. Who knows why?
No way.
I guess
You're
I'm
taking notes.
I brought a notebook out to the I don't know. But like so the whole thing was that I was a dragon trainer and they pretended to be dragons. God, I'm making myself cringe right now, bro.
Dude, you just made me.
But
wince
like,
there.
so we literally stood on top of the sports court, like all those rocks that were piled up, and you're like 6 feet above the sports court. I like would line up the notebook, and then like towards like the basketball goal or something, and then I'd be like, all right, aim your fire breath for the for the basketball goal. Like,
dude,
come aim along my
how old are you guys?
Dude, I mean, I don't know. Whenever How to Train Your Dragon came out, bro, but
Oh man.
but no.
Here,
I mean,
I'll look it up.
I had to. I
Oh,
think it
do some
had to have been
math,
third grade.
'cause I know when you were born.
I think it had to have been third grade.
And just a preface for the viewers.
I've never
we
seen the
did-
movie.
We went to the same school growing up, at least all together at the same time until about
Yeah.
until the end of 8th grade,
And
which
that's
would
when
have
everybody
been
split up pretty
2015 to 2016.
much. Oh.
And he's talking about the setting wise, the like basketball court, which
Yeah,
is right by
that's
the
it.
playground.
Was a sports court because it had more than one
Oh, yeah, yeah.
sport at it.
2010.
Because it was like 4 basketball goals. And
2010
so I was
Mars.
8. So I was
Hmm.
8.
Oh wow.
8
Yeah.
or 9 or something.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
You're like 8 or 9.
But yeah, so
Prime.
that was
So,
me
what is 8 or
risen
9?
up
Like,
this girl
yeah, second, third grade.
by pretending to
Mhm.
train her as a dragon. So, oh man, that's tough. But that's not the
Dude,
only
that
one.
is-
That's
that
not
is
the
so
only.
cursed.
That's not the
Wow.
only piece. This one, this next piece, almost had evidence that survived to this
Training
day,
your kitten.
but I deleted it, and I wish I didn't. Old me
man.
wishes I didn't. But so I wrote. Do you guys remember Micah? So Micah and I liked, and this is the same girl as the playground training dragon. Same girl. Once again, How to Train Your Dragon
Was this Alex?
is involved. No, it's not Alex. This is Miranda.
What? This was someone else?
This is Miranda, like 3rd grade.
I don't remember this
Oh,
one.
I think I remember.
I wasn't
I
there
don't-
at the time.
Oh well, so even better for me.
Yeah.
But so me
No,
and
that's so
him, we were
sus.
friends.
I think Gideon had a
but
crush
we
on her.
both had a crush on Miranda, and I was like, and she was like kind of falling for him low key because he was just kind of a Rizzler, no cap.
Gideon?
No, Micah.
No, Micah. No, bro.
Oh.
Gideon?
He was kind of.
I thought
he was
He was
kind of
like
a
Pokemon
Rizzler.
cards.
No,
we
yeah,
called Gideon a nerd. Like he was like the
He
nerd.
wa- he was,
He was a
bro.
genius.
But me and Micah were like competing for this girl, right? And I was like, what a better way to gain the upper hand than to write her a love letter.
Oh man.
And this is,
Oh.
this is 3rd grade, right? But it doesn't. It wasn't just
No,
any love
bro.
letter. It was a How to Train Your Dragon love letter.
dude. What's the difference? What did
No,
you do?
but so it's like all this.
Wait,
I
what's
mean,
that
I don't.
face
I
I
couldn't
made?
tell you what all it wrote.
I look deformed.
I mean, just
look
like,
deformed,
I
bro.
think I did say something about Micah though. I was like, please hit me over him. You know,
Dude.
I just like the most down bad I've ever been in my life, I guess. But I'm writing this
Wow.
note, and then at the very bottom, it's like covered in hearts too that I drew and shit. And at the very
Aw.
bottom, I drew a dragon and then filled it in with hearts and was like, "This is the love dragon." Oh.
Oh man. I mean, it's
And-
kind of cute, but it's
No,
you
I know. It's
Did
not
you
it's
save
not
it?
that bad. Well, so I did.
Let's
I
see
had
that
it. I
letter.
had it in my backpack, and
Did you throw
and
it
I
away?
brought it home. And I guess my mom like searched through my backpack or something that night because like
why?
years later, I'm looking through this little digital cam that my mom had, and I'm just looking through the photo album, and I found a picture of the love dragon letter. I literally found a picture of it, and it just, I mean, this maybe was like 2 years after. It just struck me with such cringe that I immediately
Oh,
deleted all pictures of it, and now it's gone forever.
dude,
forever.
future you would have been like, bruh, like you should at least kept it.
No,
man.
for
Come
real.
on.
But like young me was like, no, that was cringe. This cannot be.
Yeah.
I can't believe my
Oh,
mom saw
man.
this. Oh. But yeah,
Oh, dude.
You know she read every word of it too.
No, dog.
She did
oh,
not leave one word.
No,
unread.
you know.
Considering
I
how
bet I
women hit puberty before men and like to tend to mature a little bit quicker than us, at the time she was probably like, let's see how long we could get this kid to freaking out cringe battle. Who can cringe the most here? You know what I mean?
But
Oh my
yeah, so
gosh.
that's my How to Train Your Dragon Riz combo wombo duo story with Miranda,
And
Oh,
that reminds me.
and it
of
didn't
one-
work.
Go ahead.
It didn't work. Just to finish it off, did not work.
I'm
She ended
assuming
up
Micah
dating
won that
Sawyer,
one.
bro. No, she ended up dating Sawyer,
Oh.
bro. Or dating. We were in 3rd grade, but like they were like, oh, we're boyfriend girlfriend. You know, as-
That's cap.
but yeah. So that's what happened. No Riz for me.
I just remember I have a quick sequence of Riz events. If you guys don't, if you would be so inclined to allow me to take the microphone for a sec.
I'm out of stories at the moment.
So one of the first ones I can think of, Macy. She was this girl at the school we all went to before me and Kujozz had left. But I mean, I'm telling you, every single kid, or I guess I should say
All
human,
of
that
them.
had a penis, and that entire school in our grade tried to go for this woman or girl at the
Valid.
time, Macy.
Valid.
Everyone.
I mean, my attempt. I even reeled in mommy and daddy to help with this one. I was like, hey, there's this girl, massive crush on. I don't even think I went up to her and talked to her to begin with, but I asked them to get me like a $60 like white panda stuffed bear because she liked pandas and like flowers or something. And I was like, I don't even think I gave it to her, but I think I told a teacher or want my mom or someone to give it to her. And I couldn't even look her in the eye and do it myself. And you know what she did? She took it and said thanks, I'm pretty sure, and that was it.
Did she ever talk to you about it?
No.
Did you?
I mean, dude, I had my parents drop bans for a few items to try and resist. I didn't have the stones to walk up to the girl myself. She had me so messed up at the time. Looking back, I'm like, bro.
Bro,
No,
like,
Macy was
dude.
really pretty though. I remember
Yeah, she
literally
is. She was
everyone.
very pretty.
everyone in the grade.
Like,
Yeah.
underratedly
Probably
pretty,
everyone
though.
in the grade above us and the grade below us too.
Dude,
I mean,
I have something cringy.
everybody.
We have a Dark Souls 2 character on my Xbox named Macy,
Oh my god.
That probably-
and we
No.
modeled it after her or something. I don't
Dude,
Dude,
know.
that was
I
so
still have-
creepy. That was so creepy.
That
dude.
was you though. That was you.
I
That
know
made
it was
that.
me, but it is creepy because I was like, dude, we should like recreate
Dude, that
her.
character is like level 212, like something crazy.
Bro,
Like, fully
Brett
made
just
her
died of
OP.
cringe.
We're gonna dude, you remember that? Oh my
Yes,
god.
I do. And for the second one, and would be around 8th grade. We used to have this Wednesday night church thing where we would go to one of the rich kids' houses. I forgot what it's
remember
called.
this.
Home groups.
Girl named
Home
Brighton.
groups.
Everyone was like, oh, and I don't even know who I was talking with. I was talking with some of our dudes. Like I was with the football team at the time. I was part jock, part nerd with the nerd group, and we would sit with the nerds, aka Brett, Chris, Dylan, Gideon, and Landon, who we've talked about in a previous episode.
I wouldn't say
and
Brett
then
was a
my
nerd though. He was. I
Not
feel like he was
really.
more jock.
Well, you look at you was definitely more jock, but you were a secret Xbox nerd for
Yeah,
per se.
you did keep it low key, bro.
And of course,
Yeah, you still played
anyways.
sports, so
girl named Brighton. We were like
that was
doing,
so
like,
short-lived.
we were doing like our playtime or whatever before we were getting into like the devotional or whatever. And they were just like, "Oh, we dare you to ask her out or whatever. We dare you to ask her out." Went up to her and I was like, "Hey, do you want to be my girlfriend?" Sure. We held hands during chapel.
Damn,
And
that easy.
then maybe 1-2 weeks later, she was like, "Hey, my mom and dad said I can't date you." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, it was fun while it lasted." That was it. 8th grade Riz, bro.
Oh, dude, I had no clue that was how the story went.
Being
I didn't know that's how you all
dared to ask a girl out just because. I was like, "Hey, you want to be my girlfriend or something?" She was like, "Yeah, sure,
No
I guess."
way.
Bro,
You
I had
did
no
that?
clue. I thought you.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you actually
Did
like
you-
her or?
I didn't really like her that much, but man, my mind was so dirty because somebody was like, "I
What the
apologize, Brighton.
fuck,
If
bro?
for any reason, if you were to stumble upon this episode, I'm sorry." But at the time, I remember someone was like, "Oh, so Brighton, huh?" I don't remember who asked it or who.
We're pretty
like,
sorry
provoked
about
it.
everything.
But they were just like, I remember saying, "Yeah, man, like a little thicker on the thicker portion," and I was like, "Yeah, more cushion for the pushing."
That's the first
Which
time I
I-
ever heard that.
And that was the first time he had ever heard that. Which I mean, 'cause,
Oh,
like, I
first
thought it
time
was so funny.
I had
but
ever
it's like,
heard that
oh,
expression. It was so
like,
fucking.
bruh.
But I mean, we were
Alright.
like,
So funny.
I mean, that was like you said
Dude.
8th grade, right? We had
Yeah,
no
7th to 8th.
business even thinking about that.
I think it was
God.
7th. It might have been 7th grade, to be honest.
Dude, I was just large. I just wanted to like crawl in a cave and hide from everyone.
What? That's cool.
Bro.
That's
Mm.
cool.
All right, hold on. Unrelated. For the viewers who saw me just like pull out a whole arsenal.
Oh yeah, you should probably
yeah.
take a moment. Take a moment.
That one gun with the stock, a pistol with the
With the
vertical grip.
with the
That is
giant
registered.
scope?
It is not illegal.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Everything
with
he
the
has
big
is
fat
legal. He has
scope on it.
paperwork. He has
No, not
everything.
the pistol. Not the revolver. Not the revolver. But
Still,
we
You
were
think a
not
viewer-
felons.
You think a gun nut viewer's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, that weapon only requires an
Yeah,
SDR
he's like,
in order to
"Oh,
get an equipment
that-
added to
that's,
it. Time to
uh,
dox him."
If that isn't registered, that is very illegal. It is, guys. It's all registered. I'm not
Well-
showing you the paperwork, but it is there.
It is what it is.
Because I'm a good boy.
Trust me.
I'm just a good boy.
I can vouch for that because he complained a fuck ton about this paperwork.
I remember.
No, it's
How
annoying.
much
I just
it
submitted
is.
more.
It's a pain in the
Valid.
ass. It's valid.
Very
It's all
valid.
true.
No, it's valid.
But that's also
just-
because the ATF sucks and our government is
I just
trash.
submitted more for this thing too.
Mini 14. Hey, any PUBG
Yeah, with
players?
no
What's
rear
up?
sight.
Turn up PUBG players.
For the
I-
listeners that don't have access
I
to the
took-
video, Dylan is pulling out his Mini 14 semi-automatic rifle that is
Mhm.
based off the PUBG video game.
Yeah, they made that gun because of
Pretty
They
much.
PUBG.
made it after PUBG.
Yeah,
It wasn't
right.
made in the 80s or some shit.
Just
Nah,
kind of like
totally
how
wasn't.
whenever Walmart released shopping carts after Fortnite made them,
20
that was
rounds
pretty
for the
cool.
back.
I remember that. That's a throwback though.
Safety's on, guys. The safety's by the trigger.
That's
Okay,
good.
it's on. But we're
Dylan,
gonna-
do
I'm
you
gonna
have any
cut
Riz?
the barrel?
You have any Riz to tell us about?
No, dude.
This guy
Okay,
does.
no.
Yes,
Listen,
you do.
You've got to tell us
No.
about Brianna.
Yeah,
At least
I
tell us
just-
about Brianna.
I just had. Hold on, let me put this.
You
on.
got to tell
I
us the
don't
whole
wanna-
homecoming story because
I
I.
don't want to look like a freak.
That's just
It's been a while since I've been re-upped on this story.
I
so
I never
I,
even got the
I
full
haven't-
details because I didn't go
No,
to
yeah.
homecoming with you.
I might as well be a
Hold on.
Senso 7 audience listener right now.
Look at me.
Honestly.
I'm just a listener.
Fix this up. Okay. Also, my shirt says Crab
Uh,
Daddy. You
For
ever heard
the
of
people who
Joe's
aren't
Crab Shack?
watching, we're just sitting here listening to Dylan. That's why I said watch us.
Yeah,
Look-
in case
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
can't hear what we're doing. We're sitting here.
I've got like a.
Yeah,
I've got
we're
like a
just
gun
sitting here
boner right now.
looking at Dylan.
I don't
That's
know.
it.
Maybe I'm just bored, but I keep pulling out my fucking guns like a 5-year-old. Anyway, about Brianna. So this was, I forget when she came to Shaw. I think it was like 9th grade or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Just start of high school.
Wait, no, she was there when I was there. I thought was she?
Was she
not?
really?
Which would have been the
May-
cusp.
I don't know.
I feel like she was a newer ad.
Oh,
I don't know.
She was there when we
I
were
thought she
Okay.
looked. I thought she looked really pretty. She was kind of a nerd too, or whatever. So
which coming from Dylan, by the way, is a
Oh,
shocker because from our perspective, growing up with this guy, it was just like Dylan's like, oh, he's just a gaming silly nerd boy that's like all freaking the class clown, if you will.
I had a
nerd
crush
silly
on
class
Karis.
And then I'll get to that at some point. You
Yeah,
know.
we'll talk about her.
Anyways, yeah, we'll talk about her in a second.
I honestly, I don't remember asking her to homecoming. I don't remember how that went. at all.
Did you
So
like
how
do
did-
a,
I
did you
thought-
do a sign or anything or?
No sign. I think I just asked her like in band, like after band or something.
Hmm.
I don't know.
So how did it like how was this Riz provoked? Like y'all were in band, right?
Mhm.
That was how y'all. That was
yeah.
y'all's medium. Was band,
think-
correct?
I think I would just like kind of hang around her and talk with Jack. She was friends with Jack, I think. And Adam. If you guys remember Adam.
Who she's
like,
currently
I don't
married to?
They got
Oh, I know
Yeah,
Adam,
yeah.
dude.
I think
Adam was
so,
my-
yeah.
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think they did. I don't know. I don't know if they did.
I don't know
sure,
that
but
for a
I know they were
fact,
together.
but like they might as well be because they've been together like since
Yeah, that's
high
crazy.
school, like
Good
a long
for
time.
them.
No, I mean
I was
really.
too much of
Yeah.
a pussy. I
Congratulations.
was too much of a pussy to like tell her
get
how I
wrecked,
felt
Dylan.
because I had no self esteem. Well, I got more now, but I like wouldn't
Yes.
talk.
A smidgen
I
more,
was. I
perhaps.
thought I was too fat. I thought I was too fat to like even ask. I was like, dude, there's no chance in hell.
No one likes me type beat or whatever. You know,
No.
hopeless romantic. You know what I mean? We've all been there. We've all
Yeah,
been
the
there.
nice guy.
I totally didn't just fucking spit out some water there. On
But hey,
accident.
remember the devil shivers when a nice guy loses his temper.
Amen.
Oh yeah,
Amen.
I was a nice guy, bro.
One of the nice
Anyway, I don't know. I just asked her to homecoming. We got like a suit. She wanted. I asked her how this tie looked or whatever. Dude, I don't remember it, but she was like, "Oh yeah, do the purple tie." I was like, "Okay." Dude, I was so fat. I can't like. I just,
Well, she had
I
like a
couldn't
purple
even-
dress, right?
I
like
think
how that's a
so.
main focal point. You just have to drive.
I
that home.
couldn't,
Like,
dude. I
you guys
couldn't
have
even
to
look at
realize
myself.
I was just a
I
blood
can't
on
believe
leg.
she went to homecoming. I cannot believe she went to homecoming with me. Like I.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know y'all went to homecoming. That's interesting.
Well,
That's interesting.
Yeah, and,
And then
we
whenever
ate
we
it
got
like.
there,
I never talked. I was like, I never told her anything how I felt, cause I just like. I don't know. I just hated myself.
oh,
I
you're
didn't-
just a
I
little
didn't-
sweetie. You're just a little
Character,
sweetie.
character development.
I didn't want to fucking like have some fat weirdo hit on her. You know what I mean? So I just didn't do anything.
Sorry, go
But
ahead. Go ahead.
We went to Red Lobster. I ate two. There was, dude. I got the loaded baked potato or some shit. I couldn't eat all that crap, dude. And I had the,
No
like
way.
the wood grilled shrimp. There was like so much. Dude, I had the fucking French fries with shrimp. Oh my
Did you
gosh. And a
mog her
steak.
while eating like
Mog? What do you mean?
were you just like mewing? You know, just
Oh,
What?
like perma riz.
No,
were you
hell,
were you perma chatting, giga
hell
chatting
no.
her?
I probably couldn't even look at her, low key. I don't know. I could dude, I'm telling you, I was super awkward back then. But
Or?
dude, it's gotten way better.
No,
It's gotten way
it
better.
it has. It has.
Like, yeah, you
Um,
just gotta. At some point, you just gotta stop giving a fuck.
Did you
and
guys
just,
hang
like,
out at homecoming? Because I feel like you kind of just stood with us, like me, Cole, and Gideon. Like Gideon had a date too, but all the guys just ended up splitting up
I
from
think
their
yeah,
dates.
I think we did. I think we did. Yeah,
That was the year I went with Cole though.
it was so cringe,
it's
dude.
tight.
If I was skinny, I probably would have been like, yo.
Your
What was-
skinny arc though, freaking sophomore, junior year, dude. I mean, you literally looked like a different person. But I mean, that's a. I mean, like,
Yeah,
dude,
but
mom and dad were alone. Were
Senior
like,
year, I was
who is
going through
this?
other shit.
or whatever year it was.
Everybody
I
got
don't
their own stuff.
know.
Everyone- Yeah,
Jeez.
they're-
we our voices crack a lot here. just
We're
so
I was
all-
y'all
going
know.
through
yeah,
my
we're all
was
in
going
puberty
through my
still.
gay arc.
Dark.
The guard.
Yes. So after Brianna fell through,
No,
bro was like,
I-
fudge packing arc.
The opponent has switched sides.
No, bro, that's amazing, dude.
No, I
Freaking
hate myself,
character
dude.
development. No,
I
no,
hate
no.
myself.
You're
all had-
so chill, bro. I literally can guarantee you that we've all been in a bad place before. You know.
We've all had our places, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
we
I
have all had
still
our
am, bro.
places.
Well, it gets
No.
better. It gets better.
And don't
Um,
mind me. Oh, Chris,
hmm.
do you have?
I was
something?
just gonna
'Cause
s-
I have Karis.
I was just gonna
story.
hop onto the homecoming train real quick because I've
Oh
got
yeah.
I've got to tell this story. It doesn't affect me as badly as like it may some other people, but like it still kind of sucked. So the year after that grade homecoming, so like I think we could go to homecoming like 9th through 12th. I 9th grade I went with Cole I think we talked about it before, but 10th grade I sat next to Caroline in English class and we got to be really good friends that year. And then homecoming came up and I was like, oh, we're good friends. I'll ask her. It just like literally just as friends. I didn't have a crush on her.
The red hair.
Yeah. I didn't have like a
Oh,
huge
think I
crush
know
on her or
her.
anything. Like, I mean, obviously,
she was kind of a bitch,
like I thought she
low-key.
was pretty and stuff. I thought she was cool, but I wasn't going to be like, please be my girlfriend. I just was like, hey, let's go to homecoming.
Please.
So what I did is she played volleyball. And so I went to one of her games and I had this volleyball that I went out and bought and wrote the homecoming like invitation on the volleyball, and it was like all this. It was like, you know, a bunch of volleyball terms like, you know, let's serve up homecoming and. You know, just like dumb. I can't think of any other volleyball. Spike,
Yeah.
or
no,
you know,
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
You know,
Let's
just
pass this homecoming and
yeah.
spike it
and
to
so
the
like
next year.
she played.
shit, boys.
She played in the game. They won the game, and then after the game, literally in front of the whole gym, I go down to her and hand her the volleyball. And I'm like, hey, will you go to homecoming with me? And, you know,
That's cute.
it's in front of the whole gym. And everyone's like, oh, that's so sweet. And she's like, yes. And I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I
dude.
thought she was
That's a
gonna be
dub.
like. She said no.
No, she said
and
yes.
everyone
And it
was
was lit. Everybody turned up. And then, like, you know, I went back to my mom and sat down and was like, nice. She said yes. Let's go.
That's a dub.
And then, literally, I kid you not, 10 minutes later, she like, cause she had to go to the locker room or whatever post game. So I meet her in the foyer post game, and she's like, "Hey, I actually no, I can't. I'm not going with you." And I was like,
Wait.
what? And she's like, "Yeah,
Dude.
no, I'm sorry. I said yes in front of all those people because I didn't want to make you like look bad. But no." And I was, and I'm just
Yo.
like.
I mean,
dude.
at least she was honest.
No,
guess.
I mean, yeah, I appreciate
you
it,
can't-
but well, no, she said something like, I can't have a boyfriend right now or something, you know, just like maybe her
Oh.
parents' regulation or whatever. You know, I can't have a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And,
That
but I mean,
sucks.
remember,
That's
I was
bullshit.
just asking her to go to homecoming. I was not asking her to
Yeah,
be
you
my
were-
girlfriend.
You're not asking her to marry
But so then
you.
10 minutes
I mean,
later, she says no. And then, I kid you not, a week later, Kellen asks her to homecoming. She says yes,
Oh.
and then they dated for 3 years.
Nice.
I mean, she just.
Or
I
maybe
mean,
3 years is
She
exaggerated.
just
It
hates
was
you, bro.
it was a like a
Okay.
year, but it was still like they were boyfriend and girlfriend for like 2 years or something. Like
That's like her nicest way of
literally
saying, yeah, no, thank
the
you.
week after, like
Well, I guess you
bitch.
should have been a baseball player, bro. Should have been playing
I mean,
baseball, and there
like,
you go. That's
come
it.
on. I didn't even want to date you. You couldn't even go to homecoming with me. Cuh.
Nah, she needed a
fuck
jock.
you,
bro.
I
She needed a
guess.
jock to really tie her down. you know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
then Kellen dated her and found out that she's like crazy, and so is her mom too. So I
Awesome.
don't really have
Must run in
anything
the
against
family.
you, Caroline, but you know that's fucked up, and apparently you're crazy. So
Maybe she's changed. Maybe she's
yeah,
not so crazy.
but that's per Kellen. So
Who knows?
I know you hate him still, so just keep hating him.
Kellen was so
but
funny,
yeah,
bro.
that's
funny.
that's my homecoming story. That's the last time I went to homecoming. So
Well, out with
Or,
a bang, you could
I
say.
didn't go that year, I guess, because
Oh, I might have some kindergarten.
So I didn't have a date,
kindergartner is.
but yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What'd you
guys
do?
remember Gabby?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were like 5, dude. I mean, we're borderline like sheep. Like we have no idea what we're talking about. But I remember on the playground, we were talking about like marriage or something. You know, just like what if we
Oh.
got married? It's like, oh, I'm gonna marry you or some shit.
Oh,
And that's pretty much all
man.
there was to it.
No way,
But,
dude.
but that was so like that was so funny, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
you've had that dog in you since kindergarten, bro.
Dog literally
definitely have
on the
that.
You
playground
have
like,
that dog in you.
Dude, if we
will
talk
you marry me?
to Dixon, women would.
I didn't
full on-
propose like
Nah.
a kid. Like I
Well,
don't know,
I
bro.
yeah, I know.
But we
I
talked
know,
about it.
I know.
We were like, oh, let's
Yeah.
get married. Like, okay. Yeah.
That's
Right.
really
No,
funny.
dude,
I don't
It's
know.
really, I mean, it's
Probably how it
honestly
went.
pretty cute, you know?
Dude,
Just
give
being
this
5
guy
years old.
Dylan a few drinks and take him out to freaking Dixie Street, Fayetteville, dude. It's game over, bro.
No,
He'll
it's
be
not.
Game over.
pulling,
Every
bro.
chick.
Especially if you get the like sexy
Especially
man
if
bun
you
tied
put
back.
on some jeans and like a button up.
Nah, bro. I don't want to burden a bitch. You know what I mean?
Bird.
Which one though? You'd have multiple trying to get with you, bro.
Yeah, dude, you literally hit me.
Dude,
up.
I've got some issues, bro. I can't be dating.
Women
right now.
like, dude. Why do you
Nah.
think Kim K and freaking all those Hollywood
Dude.
freak women liked Pete Davidson so much? Dude, he's a freaking druggy freak who doesn't care about himself, who's just funny and like, oh, for some reason I'm like stupidly attracted to this alien-looking man.
I want him
not
to
gonna
ruin
lie.
me.
I'm not gonna
Ruin
lie.
me.
Dylan, if
Who's
you can
Pete
make a girl
Davidson,
laugh,
bro?
He's the guy
Weird.
from the Totino's.
Weirdo.
He's the guy from the pizza roll commercial.
I
Yeah,
don't watch TV.
and he looks like he's permanently tired and like high at the same time or something.
he sounds like this.
He's like, hey.
He's like our friend Steve-O.
Yeah.
I don't. Not ringing any bells. Sorry.
My
Yeah.
dad died in 9/11.
I'm funny.
But yeah, so Lucas, back to what you were saying, I guess.
So, like Dylan said, I guess you did have a crush on this Karis individual. So, 8th grade, I was single,
Oh my
which you,
gosh,
like you
yeah.
probably most likely are in 8th grade.
I think I think I asked her out, and she said no.
Damn.
Boom.
I think I told her.
So we,
Dylan, I've been shot down more times than you could count.
all of us were hanging out, just
That's because I was
know.
fat. It was if she saw me senior year, she'd be freaking.
That's probably
Okay,
true.
I'm not gonna say
to
that,
be
but-
honest.
I'm telling you, dude, the fat was a debuff. Like I was actually like I could have done it, bro.
Yeah, you were just
Freaking
holding
was
yourself back.
fucking
Dude.
fat.
You were
Debuff.
holding yourself back.
So this Karis girl was like technically in our friend group, our little
Brett, what
like she'd
was
sit
this?
with us at her like lunch table, and she would notoriously like flirt
Oh my, she kicked
with all of us.
everybody
She would kick
in the
everyone's
leg.
shins, like
Dude, she
Landon.
kicked her
Landon-
shit.
She never kicked me.
His
Oh,
shins.
almost said it. Almost said it. Almost said it.
We called her a sadist or whatever.
Mm.
Anyways, eventually,
Masochist or something.
like I liked her, she liked me. And by the way, 8th grade Lucas, she was described as I would to you guys as a skeleton with boobs. She was like this really skinny bitch, but she just had some knockers, bro. And I was like, all right, I like you because of that reason alone. at the time, I was like, bet let's.
I like you. You got
We
boobs.
dated for I think 3 months, but dated, 8th grade date. But like, I mean, I don't remember how we started dating, to be honest. I just remember she was like in our friend group, and then
It's because you were always hanging out with Landon, and she was always
Yeah,
She was
and
like nerdy, I guess. And
Landon was he was my homie, and
Landon
like,
was a gun freak.
7th or
Bro
8th
probably
grade.
have more. Bro, I can't imagine how
Yeah.
many guns he has.
no,
now,
he has
bro.
guns, bro. He's got guns, but like, I feel like she liked him, but she just wanted me for my body, which is probably true. But anyways,
It's because you're hot.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna make out with you later. What? Who said that? Anyways,
I didn't hear anything.
she tried reaching for me one day when I was at her house. Granted, her mom was a raging alcoholic, so she wasn't really there to like see, and her dad was just like a 6'8" giant. I don't know, he was doing giant stuff. One time we were just playing
He was
Wii.
climbing up the beanstalk and
He was freaking yeah.
he was
Exactly,
just
but, like,
grabbing some full sheep out
Bro,
of the
we were
pasture.
playing the Wii. We were playing the Wii, and then like she was like, "Okay, mom's gone. Let's like touch my boobs and stuff." And I like sucked a titty, and then she tried reaching down there, and I was like, I was kind of for it, but I was like also not. I was like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Like I'm too scared. Your mom's gonna come in here and freaking get an empty wine bottle and slam it on my head and murder me, and
Just
freaking,
freaking-
who God knows what else she would do.
Freaking
Anyways, long story
stab you, bro.
short, couple months later, break up with her over text because at the time, I'm sure she's fine now. At the
Over
time,
text.
she was crazy. She was like, okay, this might. I
Yeah,
probably
she
shouldn't
was
say
really
s-
clingy.
Okay, she was very clingy, and she had some personal issues that leaked into our 8th grade life, and mine especially. And it was just too much. So I broke up over text. I was, hey, sorry, can't do this. Down to be friends though. Her mom called me and my mom like a psycho, saying, "You can't do this." Blah, 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 blah. Just all like, dude, we're 8th grade. We're in 8th grade, bruh.
That's not even a real relationship.
It wasn't even real, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know, but dude, that shit was crazy. Her mom got involved, bro. And it's just like,
That's
yeah,
insane.
that's a nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
out.
that's
Like, I'm out.
psycho.
And then
Wasn't
you
her
know,
dad like huge, like freaking?
her
beef
dad was
god?
like bigger than a door frame, but he was honestly a pussy.
I
if I'm gonna
mean-
be completely honest.
Post Malone said
He
it
would have
best.
beat his ass.
I don't want to meet your mama. She's probably crazier than you.
Not bars. I mean, that's straight bars.
Straight bars.
She's probably crazier than you. She's probably crazier than
Baby,
you.
I know just what to do.
Okay. Well,
Fair.
Brett, I feel like we haven't given you any light. Do you have any
Cool, dude,
stories
yeah,
besides the
yeah.
Big Bang, or
Get theirs out.
Talk into
So-
Lucas's mouth. Be like, kiss him.
I get. Here, let's just do this.
Just pass the
That's
mic,
better.
bro.
So, welcome back. So, I guess like the first one that I can remember. I'm gonna save the one you're thinking of, Chris.
you're going straight
Um,
for it?
No, I'm gonna save that one.
Oh, I thought you
so
said you're
I
gonna
think-
say. I was like,
No.
Fortnite store
So-
sucks, by the way.
fuck, damn it. All right,
What?
sorry guys, that had to happen.
So like the first one that I can remember is, dude, like I was writing love letters like every other week, bro. Like
No
any-
way.
anyone that I could find, just for
Bro was a gentleman.
In what
Uh,
grade? What grade is this?
dude, like all the way up. But the one that I can remember, the one that I remember the most was,
You're
Alexa-
gentle, sir.
do you remember
Oh,
her?
Yeah, I remember Alexa.
Alexa?
Dude,
So I
you were a
gave
dog
her-
for that. She was a grade above us, man.
Wait,
You were a
what?
dog for that.
What
No,
grade
no.
you
I don't
she was
remember
above
that.
us. She was 1 year above
Well,
us.
we're-
What about Raven?
Yes.
Wasn't there some Raven girl or whatever?
That was that's later.
was post.
Way later.
So yeah, I wrote a letter to her. Couldn't tell you what was in it, and I gave it to her, and she, you know, even back then, she still had the whale friend. I just remember her having this freaking African
Whale
American
friend.
being like, "I'll beat you up," and I was just like I don't remember why. I remember her telling me that, bro. Like, what, she was there when I gave her the letter, and she was like, "I'll beat you up," and I was just like,
Her friend said that to
and I
you?
forget. Yeah, and I was
Why?
just like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do anything." But
Like just when you gave her the letter? Like
yeah,
not even
just when I gave her the letter,
That's hot.
You're giving letters to people? That's so fucking funny.
dude.
He was the
bro,
RIZZLER.
I was desperate for love because I didn't get it
Bro,
from my
like, You
parents.
should have had the walking cane, top hat, like.
Anyway,
fucking handing out letters, bro.
Anyway,
Abe Lincoln
Oh,
just store him in your
another-
hat.
just
Chivalry.
like, oh, here you are, man.
I have something for you. Tips fedora.
Please get back to me as soon
It's
as
a
you
little different.
But another one that I can remember is
can. Yo, mama.
oh, what was it? Oh, y'all remember Grace, right?
Grace. No.
The one that I freaking like was in love with.
I don't think I
through,
remember.
Nah.
sixth and seventh grade. I had made this like huge list. It was like the corniest thing I have ever done. It was
Like a
this huge-
PowerPoint of
Yeah,
things
just
why
like-
you like her.
Yes, bro.
Oh my
dude.
gosh. In 7th grade,
application,
bro.
It was like sixth or seventh. Yeah,
That's
dude.
rough.
Like,
I mean, like, give us an example. What did it say on
You
there?
are hot.
I just like yeah,
Hot.
she's like
Hot.
she's hot.
Hot,
Like
hot.
I don't know, dude.
You're
I
so
got you,
funny.
sure.
You're so sweet. You're so kind. I love your ass. I mean, scritch that out real quick, even though
What
you wrote it
ass?
in
It's
pen.
making me hurt. It's making me hurt. Did you know she got married?
Yes,
No, I
I saw
couldn't
that on
have
her
told you that.
Instagram the other day.
Yeah, she got
Married
married
to you?
recently.
I don't follow her, so I haven't followed.
Um,
I don't follow anybody from
I
school.
probably
bro.
should unfollow her now.
Yeah, bro. All
Here's
I
the
needed you
point.
guys. That's all I needed.
But
It's never too late.
so that's like the only other couple ones that I can remember. But then there's the big one.
Well, we've got some time before we can get to the big one. If we're saving
Well,
that,
he's gotta go.
It's only 7:32.
yeah, we've got another
Social
13
time.
minutes that we can play with here.
Well, what does anyone else have any other stories?
I
I
mean,
mean,
that
I can
part.
go. I can go into high school. I don't mind going into high school.
I mean,
Here, I'll just start popping off about girls I've talked to. So Raven, now,
sorry, there was a bear in the scene, guys. For those who are
Yeah.
just listening, a bear walked into Dylan's room and did that. All right,
so-
back to
sorry
Brett.
about that.
Raven, that she did exist. She was just a girl that went to Prairie Grove.
Didn't she have
That
big
was like-
boobs?
Yeah, she did.
That was
That
freshman
was like
year.
my that was like freshman year, I think. Dude, that was my simp era. Cause I would like
Was
stay
she
up
hot?
till,
I
like,
think you showed us a picture. I think. She
I
was
don't
like-
think I ever
she-
saw
dude,
Raven.
was she bad, bro? Was she bad?
She was okay, but then she got into high school and then she did get really hot.
Didn't you introduce me to her?
Dang.
Or was it Joe?
Probably Joe.
I remember Joe.
Oh, wasn't she like an ass?
I never
bro?
met either. of
Yeah,
those.
Joe.
Damn, you got
Joe
a
was kind of
lot.
like
I never even met
Um,
what's her name? I never even met her.
Yeah, you didn't miss out
Tre-
on much.
Trema.
Yeah. I never even met
Oh,
her.
Emma.
I never even met
Oh
her.
yeah, that's a freaking. I could probably dedicate a whole episode to that. No
Jeez,
joke.
bro.
I mean, that's.
Uh,
I feel like that's less Riz, and that was like an actual relationship, you know?
Yeah, that was my. I would no, that was not my
Riz.
first legitimate relationship, but that was my like longest relationship. That's actually
Mm-hmm.
my last relationship I've had. Well, kind of, sort of. But yeah, like so I talked to her. I saw her in person one time, and then she ghosted me.
Wait, who?
Raven.
Oh.
And then there
She
was.
trusted you, bro. You got
Yeah,
trusted?
bro. She was just like, I don't think we should see each other anymore.
So when did y'all first like? Did y'all just like see each other in class and then one day? You,
No,
you-
she didn't go to my school. She went to Prairie Grove.
Oh. Weird.
Snapchat.
Snap.
And she knew people from Gentry. Like, she knew Corey, and she knew Jose and Casey.
So you slid in the virtual DMs
Yes.
before even. Oh.
That's how
Yeah, there
Joshua
was, like,
met his
Like,
girlfriend.
FaceTimed all the
real.
time. And then she was like, "You should come to church." And I was like, "Bet." And then after I saw her, she was like, "Yeah, my dad's like, we can't talk to each other anymore." And then she ended up dating this
Bro.
blonde-haired dude, and I think she's still with him. But apparently he like beat her.
my
Anyway,
gosh.
so I
Damn.
dated her, or I didn't date her, but I
Mistakes
talked to
were
her. But
made.
then yeah, Joe, she was like my, what was that, like sophomore year?
I think that was.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Something like
sophomore
that.
year. She was like that was just like your country girl from Gentry. She was very like, she's got an old soul, that's for sure. She was not my type at all, like
one time-
whatsoever.
the one day that you
I was just
introduced me
horny.
was at a
Y'all
basketball,
had
inter
some
basketball
horny art.
game.
I remember
And I
that.
remember you were like hanging on to her, and you were like just like literally, dude. I mean, you were just like, for the viewers, bro was like this one time, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Joe?" Or whatever.
Oh
You were no, you were.
that's a
you were still
lie.
horny.
That's a lie.
Wait, so you were like
That's a
laying
lie,
on top of this
bro.
I'm not even
woman?
kidding.
And what
Dude,
was
that's a
this?
lie.
So how did y'all meet? How did you and Joe meet?
School.
What
Oh
class?
my
Just
gosh.
like freaking.
Yeah,
don't
what
remember,
class?
bro.
At what time? Who was the teacher? Were you guys doing
Yeah,
homework?
literally.
Yeah,
Were you
what
taking
time was
notes?
it exactly?
Was it
What
during
day
a presentation?
the freaking-
Was it the
was
first day of
what,
school?
social
The second day
study?
of school? The third day of school? The fourth day of school? The fifth day of school?
It was the 37th day
I
of
don't even
school.
remember. I do remember her brother. I think it was, well, because her parents were very involved.
Did you just
with
check your
school.
nails, Chris?
Yeah, I've got a broken nail.
Dude, you were just like,
Well, it's like it's
Well, I thought-
torn, it's
That's
torn
pretty
down
bad.
the
That's
side
pretty bad.
because there's a doorknob that has a loose nail on it. And I catch my nail on it sometimes.
anyway.
Yeah.
I don't remember where we met. I remember I texted her and like asked her out, and she said no.
Show Bob.
But then like a couple days later, she texted me back, or we were like still texting as friends, I think. And then she was like, "Guess who I like?" And I was like, "Who?" And then she was just like, "You have to guess." So I started saying names. She was like, "No, no." I think I went through every dude in the grade, and she was just finally like, "Dumbass, it's you." I was just like, "Oh,
Really?
alright."
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were just coming here to gloat.
Until a freaking month later, she's like, "Yeah, we can't do this anymore."
No, yeah, literally, like she she broke up with me. We were walking to class one day, and she just goes, "Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore." And I was just like,
Bet.
"Cool," and just
At least dap the bitch up.
walked away. No,
Alright, later.
I was low key. 8th or 10th grade me was pretty hurt,
Yeah, that's rough.
but yeah. I remember just going and sitting in class, and I was just like, freaking turned on Spotify, turned on the saddest
I
playlist
still
I
see
could
your
find.
shadows in my
Yeah,
room.
no,
Can't take back.
literally, bro, literally, like I was just like lucid dreams.
I have these lucid dreams.
But oh my gosh, and then Ariel, that's like
I don't need no
whole-
tranny
Bro,
to be trapping.
Dude.
I met
Forgot about
her.
Ariel.
She went to JBU.
Yeah, I know, that's wild to me.
Bro,
She
I
went
have
to
no
JBU.
idea who these people are. Like, when
Ariel
did this shit
was
happen, bro?
a
Brett
girl.
ran through some hoes low key.
Dude, low
Yeah,
key,
you were
I'm gonna be
speedrunning.
honest.
Low-key
I'm gonna be
ran
honest.
some.
I slaughtered at Gentry, cause I lost all that weight, bro. And I was literally just like walking around the halls, like literally every girl I dated was like, I thought you were an F boy. I thought you were sleeping. I was like, dude, I'm a virgin.
Back
Like,
when you had your traps like bigger than your like
back when?
What do you mean?
I
Look at
would
these.
not have lived.
Look at these, bro.
I would not have lived through public school. I would have gotten turned into chum.
Oh, do you remember Katie? Have I ever told y'all about Katie?
No.
So when I first got to Gentry,
Holy shit! How many are these?
so whenever I first got to Gentry, she started texting me first because I was the new guy, and apparently she had been like through every guy in the school, so like I was just fresh meat. But we started
Why was I so
texting, and
tired?
I think
Fentanyl OD.
I didn't even like say I liked her or anything. We were just texting, and then she freaking she just she just texts me and she goes, "Yeah, I don't think we can do this. I'll stay friends with you." And I was like,
Oh, shut up.
I was like, okay, all right.
L.
So I stopped texting her because I was just like, that was weird. I don't really care. And then like a couple months later, she had like brought it back up, and she was like, "I don't know why you ever stopped texting me." I was like,
I wonder why.
You told me to, bitch.
woman, Do you hear yourself? Like, you
Um,
freaking psycho.
Let's see. The only other Riz I had was like Shelby in the 5th grade. We
And then she came out as a lesbian.
well, no, not until after she left Shiloh.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is on the other team now.
Wait, Shelby?
Yeah.
Wait, here.
Yeah,
maybe we
Shelby
might have to
Cobra.
cut-
All right.
We might have
Shelby
might have
Cobra.
to
Cut!
cut
She
her.
was pretty.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Pretty
thought so.
gay.
Wait, did she have
Ow.
like blue? Did she have like blue eyes or something?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't
I
know.
I can see her
Alright.
face, but I can't see her. I don't know what color
You
her eyes
decide.
were. Maybe brown or something.
Go.
I don't know.
I'm
But
sad in love,
cut!
yeah. I'm
Okay,
sad I know
so
ya.
yeah, that's really the only other Riz I had. We were like a thing for the last week of 5th grade, and then like I didn't
I was
see her.
depressed.
I didn't
fifth
see her over
grade.
the
I
summer
was
because we were
depressed.
in 5th grade. But then I come back
Yeah.
6th grade and she had changed schools. So my girlfriend that I was gonna have, we were like together for the last week of the school year, and then
Before I remember like when y'all
she was really cool.
Okay.
She like
when
played
before
games
y'all
and
like
watched
started
TV and stuff. I think she played
Before-
Legos. That was why I really liked her. I remember we were walking to recess one time, and me and Brett were just walking, and then she was like, "I like Legos," and I was like, "Holy shit, I love you, I love you."
That's all it took.
That, bro.
That's all it took.
I remember
pants were
she
wet.
liked me at one point, but I saw a picture of her
Nobody
through like
liked
this
me, bro.
clear thing, and it looked funny, and I said she's got a long neck, and someone told her that I called her a long-nosed pencil neck, and she like started crying, and I was
Dude,
like,
kids are just like they just on.
and
they
so
just
she
on
like
destroy
stopped
each other.
liking me after that, but I was like, I literally did say that.
That guy was playing on my team. That's what it sounds like. Whoever that was.
But then I also remember, Chris, we were in the library at one point, and she had like come back for some book fair or something.
Oh.
And everyone was like, "Yo, Chris, are you gonna go talk
I
to
do
her?
remember
Like,
that.
are you gonna
bro.
say hi?
I don't even think
Like, you gotta talk to her, bro."
I don't think I even said hi to her. No cap. But I
Dude,
do remember she
everybody
came
was-
back like three
Yeah, I
or
do.
4 years later, and
Everybody was making such a
everyone was like,
huge
"Yo,
deal.
yo, what's up?" Well, why did everyone know that we were a thing? Why did everyone know that?
I don't know,
but
I
yeah,
remember
she came
everyone was
back
"Oh,
like
Chris."
3 or 4 years later and was just like, "Hi
Who,
guys, I'm doing."
Shelby?
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
"Hi guys, I'm doing great," and I just like sat across the room and was like,
Poker face.
"Yeah," I just like kind of watched her walk around. It was
That
like,
was me. That
it was like,
me
should
every
I
day.
should I say hi to her? Does she even like me anymore? Is she?
You can see the brain in me at the time would have been like,
So,
don't
yeah.
show her any attention. Don't show her
Damn,
any attention.
I
and
didn't-
Y'all
she'll
got me
like you.
depressed.
I didn't say
talking
anything.
about high school.
I didn't
and
say
shit.
anything to her, bro.
Why?
I don't even think she may have looked at me, but
I just.
I don't know. I
bro.
don't know. I didn't, or I looked at her, but we didn't look at each other at the same time. Like literally zero contact was made.
Oh,
I
by the
literally
way,
talked to nobody, bro. I
the,
was a fucking.
the only
loser.
like pre-high school Riz I can think of was Candace, which I may have already talked about in a previous episode.
Yeah.
One
Well,
time
I
I
don't
tried
think so.
asking her out. Like me and her,
I
she
like
was like kind of weird, kind of cool, kind of cute, kind of
Yeah, she was
weird.
cool.
You know,
She was cool.
she was cool. And like one time we like traded notes or something. We traded notes and like tried asking her
Read
out.
it in the class. Read the
And
notes.
I think I gave her flowers one time too. I was really trying to be a Rizzler, bro. And then she like kindly turned me away and was like, "Yeah, I just don't really want to date." I think she's probably gay. She was probably gay at the time, for all we know.
Well, I
But
know that she
anyways, I was
couldn't.
just like, wow.
She wasn't allowed to date for a long time because I remember I was sitting.
That might have been it.
I was sitting at a football game with her. Like we were good buddies, and I was sitting next to her up in the stands at the stadium.
Yeah.
And it was like the 4th quarter or something, and I asked her, I was like, "Hey, do you want to be my girlfriend?" And she was like, "Sorry, my dad said I can't date." And so that was
Okay,
it
well,
for
there you
that was
go.
it for me. But yeah, I did try to ask out Candace at one point too.
No, yeah, like I like tried rizzing her up via note cards and stuff. You know, funny little character
Note
on there, and
cards.
like I don't know. She like
card Riz.
no, when she told me no, she drew this little character on there, and it was like, "Sorry, I can't date you, but hey, little Timmy or whatever says, hey, you're cute and funny or whatever, blah blah. We can still be friends."
Oh,
And
that's
I was
so sweet. What a sweetie.
She is really sweet. That's
Yeah,
really
she was
sweet.
always
was
really
sweet.
nice and genuine. That's a fact.
No, she is super genuine.
Yeah.
I remember her. She was
That
pretty
whole
cool.
honestly, that whole group of people was pretty chill. Like Jack,
They were.
Candace, and like Sahara and all them. Like Sarah, or Sarah Beth. They were all cool. Like I mean,
Sahara went to my school at Haas Hall for like a year, if not 2 years. until
Really?
yeah, and I noticed it. And I
Interesting.
never said anything because
Did she change her name
No,
to like
yeah.
Neptune or something?
I have no clue.
Oh,
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah is she's
Sarah,
Rise.
the other
she's
horse-
Rise.
Sarah.
Yeah,
the horse
she's
Yeah,
girl.
she is. Yeah,
she's Rise.
Rise now.
She's Rise now.
I had a huge
Oh,
crush on her, dude. I mean,
God.
I'm telling you, I had a crush on her.
Bro, she used
was
to like
the
hiss at
baddie.
me. She used to like hiss at me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
She would like
that's
fight
so
people.
funny.
Dude, honestly, everyone did her so wrong. Like,
Sarah?
yes,
I
bro.
remember,
Because
right?
you remember in like 8th grade, whenever we were in Coach McGee's class, because she was like kind of like a little edgy looking, right? But that was just kind of her vibe. It was just kind of her vibe. But Coach McGee made the point to call her Sunshine. Like, because it was
Oh.
literally flip her personality. So he
I remember
called
that.
her he only called her Sunshine. And literally that caught on to the entire grade. Everyone started calling her that. And like, I mean, she must have been like depressed as fuck
I
because
remember that, dude.
I mean, like-
remember that.
I mean, it was just, I don't know. It just seemed really uncalled for. It was like, she's just like got an edgy vibe. Why can't she just be?
Like,
But everyone was
it
like,
could've been
oh,
funny
you're
at first.
depressed, Sunshine. Oh, look at you, little sad girl. But I
That's
mean,
kinda
it
messed
was
up when you
real.
think
It
about
was
it.
really uncalled for in my
Dude,
opinion.
and
Kids are cruel,
But-
bro.
but
Kids
nah.
are cruel.
That's the thing.
Dude,
Everyone
our
else
school was
called her that.
awful. Our school was fucking awful.
That's
I don't
pretty
know how
fucked
I'm
up.
alive right now.
Like, dude, if you think about it, he low-key facilitated bullying.
He did.
In a way.
He did, bro.
Like, or hazing, to a degree.
Yeah, at least
Yo.
hazing.
That's fucked.
All right, so
Yeah.
this is probably
The finale.
I still cringe at this. I
Sorry.
still cringe at this to this day.
Not sure what that
The
was.
finale.
But so at the time, a very popular show on Disney Channel was called Austin and Ally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a song on there that Austin sang to rizz up a girl and to win her over.
Baby, you light up my world.
This
I don't
cannot
know.
be good.
So I
That song was
learned
gas. I don't care what
said
you say.
song and learned some of the choreography to said song.
Oh my gosh, were you dancing, bro?
There was a girl
Were
Did
you
I
dancing? Were you just like
smitten with that I was infatuated by.
And
Oh,
just
no.
what grade
Who
was
was
this?
this?
What grade was this? Fourth or fifth? Fourth or, oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yikes! Who was it?
It was Bella, right?
I like barely. I don't. I think I
Um,
remember. I've forgotten so much.
So I had this routine planned.
Oh.
And I had the great idea to tell her that I was going to beforehand. And so she went and told everyone in the entire grade, pretty much. It was 80%.
Why don't I
I'd
remember
say.
this? Why don't I remember this?
I don't.
I guess I didn't talk to you.
I remember this like it was yesterday, dude. I mean, I was right there.
And at lunch, everyone gathers around.
Dude, no, it was
Oh
at
my-
recess, bro.
Or yeah, recess, sorry. at
No
recess,
way. You had people
On the
gathering, bro.
On the basketball court. They all were sitting on those brick walls,
Just sitting there.
and the whole
Did you
the
whip out the
whole
guitar?
recess, I was trying to hype myself up, and I asked my good friend Christian to assist me in this matter.
I played air guitar
And,
in his band. I was the air guitar guy.
As a man, as the good friend he is, as the true friend he is, he did it.
Mm-hmm. I think
We
I
lasted about 5 seconds.
I want to say before you went on, I like tried to do a comedy stand-up intro. It was just like, "Hey guys,
That sounds
Brett's gonna
right.
perform,
That's-
but I'm here with jokes before."
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did you do? Like, what was the song and performance? What was the performance?
God,
I
I
can't
don't know what the song
remember.
is called.
I'd have to look it up.
Wow.
But yeah, this was displayed in front of pretty much the entire grade.
Not me. I was
And,
probably chasing after Gideon.
Eating dirt in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Playing
we
Pokemon.
somehow the bell saved me. The whistle did. I never had to go through with my harassment. I think that was God, honestly. I genuinely think that was God having that whistle blown to save me from
Dude,
what I was about to do.
It was so
Oh.
close, so close.
Yeah, we started it for like about 5 seconds, and then we like chickened out, and then we were about to go back, and then the whistle blew, and it was like saved by the bell.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
And
So
luckily,
were you
it,
about to
got-
like dance
Now,
and sing?
the
like,
cherry on top, Chris, that you weren't aware of.
What
Do you
am I-
remember that big tree in the back of the playground?
the one with the ass on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the corner next to the
Oh,
fence, like,
like
wooden
the
fence?
corner?
The far corner.
Far
like
oh,
far
yeah,
corner.
I know that tree.
The big acorn tree, bro,
I
with the acorn.
had I had Bella come into the corner
Yikes.
And I was like, why don't you like me? And she just goes, I don't know. You're nice though. And I was like, all right, you can go. And I was just like, at the time, I'm like, ugh. Now looking back on it, I just want to go back in time and like freaking just beat me. I don't even want to stop myself. I just want to like beat the crap out of myself. Maybe stone myself just in case, like just to finish it off, just to make sure. But
Stone 'em, freaking hang
yeah,
you
that
up.
was the cherry on top.
I didn't know about that, bro.
Why don't
yeah,
you like me, bro? What the hell? What the fuck?
Was
bro?
that
Why
this
don't-
like the
So-
same recess, or was it the next
no,
day?
it may have been like a week later or something like that, but
That is too funny, bro.
yeah,
Is this the story you've been hyping up?
yeah, that was it.
That's
So
awful.
I'm confused. Was this like a play you were about to do or some shit?
Whole
It
song
was
and
like
dance.
it was gonna be like a song and dance to try and win
Oh,
her
like he
over.
was gonna
Dude,
sing the song and do the dance, like all of it.
Yes.
I mean, dude, the lengths that a young horny teen will go just to get some freaking woman.
And this was in like 4th or 5th grade, bro.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, that's detestable. I'm so glad you went through with that.
Saved by the bell.
I'm so
bro.
happy.
You were bathed by the
Oh
cell.
man, but no, I mean, I can literally, like, if I close my eyes, I can see myself just standing on the sports court, sitting there, looking at them, just
Yes.
all lined up on the brick wall, waiting,
Yes,
just waiting for
bro.
the performance.
Like literally, it's like my mind took a picture of that, and it's just framed in there, hanging on the wall.
I
That'll
don't think I've-
always be. That was a core memory. Like
Cringiest
that was a
moment.
canon event. That had to happen.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've had
100%,
anything that
bro.
cringe happen to me.
No,
in
dude.
school.
Like, it was all part of the character arc, though.
Mhm, yeah, it had
like,
to happen.
then I
Had to
started
happen.
slaughtering when I went to Gentry. So, it had to happen, man.
Yeah.
And then I
Dude,
got
I mean-
fat, so God nerfed me again.
I'm gonna be honest.
He buffed me, realized how OP I became, and had to nerf me again. And I've had about a 20% win rate since.
Hey,
So,
Nah,
better than
but
zero.
I've been, catch-
better than zero.
I've been catching L's since I was born, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I do have quite a few post like high school Riz.
So maybe we
moments,
need
but
to
I guess
have
we could always.
part 2.
we might need to have a
We
part
could,
2.
dude. I mean, there's a lot personally that I.
Well,
have.
I'll
I
tell you
can't-
what. I won't be adding any stories because I didn't fucking talk. to
Well,
anyone.
we've got high school Riz, which involves spoiler. I had a girlfriend for a little bit. Dylan,
No way.
had nothing.
there's a
Nothing.
story
No,
there,
we're
but
not
maybe for
talking
a
about
different
that.
time.
We're not talking about
And
that.
then
We're not talking about
Lucas,
that. We're not
he's
talking about
got
that.
oodles of stories. So come back
All I did was date in high
eventually
school.
for a part 2 of Riz.
All I did was cry.
But yeah,
Nobody likes
am I
me,
good to take us
man.
out? Am I good to?
Yeah, go
it's
ahead.
it's about time.
Yeah. You've officially made me late for work.
Hey, that's
okay.
that's
You-
what we.
It's fine.
That's what
Dylan,
we're
you're
here for.
excused.
Hopefully, we
I've
also made you
contributed
guys crash your
Nearly
car,
nothing.
overcook your food, lose your phone. Hopefully
Maybe
something
had
horrible.
an incident at a
happened to
stoplight.
you.
I hope you
Someone
stub your
yeah.
toe.
Hopefully
Someone got out of
something
your car,
really
got out of
bad
their car,
happened
turn
to you
turn
while
the
you
radio
listened to this
down.
episode. But also, thank you so much for letting that horrible thing happen, and thank you for being here. We all appreciate it. We'll be here next week. This has
I
been
don't.
me, Chris,
hate
CmvFrosty, Dylan, Zerorain, Brett, Kujozz, and King of Benedab, Mr. Kid Lucas Botachata. Thank you for watching since 07. We're out of here. Peace.
Chris.